That's
Okay.
it.
All right, guys. We got our headphones here. We're at Best Buy.
Well, all right. Star Child, citizens of the universe, recording angels. We have returned to claim the pyramids. Partying on the mothership. I am the Mothership Connection. Get down in 3D. Light year groove. Well, all right. You hear that noise? Ain't nobody but me and the boys. Get down. Hit it, fellas. Star Child here. Put a glide in your stride and a dip in your hip and come on to the mothership. Loose boot, doing the bump. Hustle on over here. It in 3D. Let me put on my sunglasses here so I can see what I'm doing.
Well, he went down to dinner in his Sunday best. Excitable boy, they all said. And he rubbed the pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said. And he bit the usherette's leg in the dark. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Lingering with Luke, February 3rd, 2025. What was the quote I used again? Hang on, let me read it. Show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser. Donald J. Trump said that. We got some comments already. Jake says, how long this intro? 45 min? Longer? It was about 4 minutes. I could have made it. I've built up a library of videos to this point where I could probably do about an 8-minute long intro if I wanted to. Chad will be joining us. Send him a link. Otherwise, we got a lot to talk about. Not really, to be honest with you. I just felt like doing this. Drinking 25-ounce natural lights tonight. I'm on my first one. So we're doing big rips. Big rips only. Ladies and gentlemen. What's up, buddy? We're doing big rips. I was killing time, so I was doing a big rip.
Draws like a pencil.
Yeah, do big rips only. I'm liking the old school WVU shirt. I don't like
Thank
WVU,
you.
but I like that logo.
It's the new Jerry West warm-ups.
Yeah, those are sweet. How's give us a WVU basketball update? I don't pay attention.
Oh, we're going there already. They're second in Division I for top 10 wins, and they were doing great. They got all the way up to 20, and then they lost 3 in a row to like shit teams.
Yeah.
Like Arizona State. I think they lost to Arizona State. Shit like that. Like
on the road or any?
Yeah, and then they lost at Kansas State, which Kansas State's not great this year. Shit like that. And then they just beat Cincinnati. And they lost to Houston twice. So should have beat Houston at home. So
that's
anyways,
probably that's a conference that's probably become a better basketball league now.
Actually, I
don't know.
Yeah, Texas and OU like leaving. You could probably say that. Like they got other good teams in. I can see that. Jake has requested to join. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. Told him we were cool.
Hold on, Jake.
So you know.
Just Jake, don't talk over everybody for the entire time.
But so anyways,
chill.
yeah. So WVU hoops, they busted out these Jerry West.
Yeah, I saw
that were
people
sweet.
were being dumb and acting like they were Pitt, like Pitt gear, like you were ripping off Pitt. At least I saw some Marshall fans doing that.
Yeah.
Which
and then worked ourselves right up to like number 20, and then worked ourselves right back out top 25. Should be a tournament team. Very dangerous, still dangerous enough, but not consistent, and we still need DeVries back badly.
In Marshall news, if we could do a quick Marshall update, the only thing going on right now really is Mike Green, the NFL draft.
See that
monster Senior Bowl. He actually didn't play at all. He just killed it in the practices and then withdrew, went home.
Yep.
Did what he needed to do.
Day one in the drills, ran everybody's ass over. It was like, I'm done here.
Yeah, I mean, he's led the nation in sacks this year, 17 and a half. So his body of work speaks for itself, and I'm sure he'll go to the combine and probably tear it up. Jake got a haircut. Hey, Jake, how you doing?
I got a haircut.
Looks good.
Thanks.
It's a good look for you.
I guess.
I need a haircut and a beard trim and a mustache trim.
I like great clips because I don't have to, they take notes on what you do. And so when you go in, they're like, do you want this? And I'm like, yeah, I want that. And then they do it. Because if I were to go anywhere else, it's like, what do you want done? I'm like, I don't know.
I fucking forgot. Yeah.
What do you
briefly,
you're the professional. What do you think I should
hairs cut them?
I was briefly a sports clips guy. Which I kind of like the thing, but I always I didn't like I literally would pay the full price and be like, nah, you don't have to do the massage thing. That's weird.
But I do want the hot towel and the
I
head wash.
will take a massage and a hot towel as any time, or if a scalp massage.
Weird to me. Yeah, no. After a couple times of that, and turning that down, I was like, you know what?
Go get your haircut.
I'm just gonna only have men cut my hair from now on.
It's too much like a happy ending situation for you.
It's just
like
weird. It felt weird.
Coming up on that line.
It felt sadder. It felt a lot more sad than getting your airplane smashed, to be honest with you. like at least in that situation, we all we all know what's going on.
What are we talking about? The DCA fucking plane? Is that what we're
getting
talking
your
about?
airplane smashed? just getting a hand job from a massage woman, an
Yeah.
Asian one.
No, it happens, and then they get closed down. It happened,
It's true.
They do. Federal enforcement after that.
and it's
I don't-
usually it's cops that like they'll always have like, we support the local police, whatever the police is.
Yeah. There was a
Like, it's
massage
the same
parlor.
thing where it's like, if I see like baby on board, like, there's no baby in there. There's no baby in that car. You're a drug smuggler. Like,
Baby on Board has a Topps American Pie card, by the way. Just kind of
Really?
a random thing. Yeah, Baby on Board has a card. And
baby,
from like back in the day
on
too.
board, baby on board, or
Hang on, I'll pull the card out.
if you
You
have
guys keep
like,
talking.
if you have like, we support blank PD on your car, you are a drug dealer.
Okay.
You're simply looking for, like, what are you looking for? It's like,
Yeah.
a cop pulls you over and it's like, oh no, they support us though.
Right.
Baby on Board card.
Wow.
Wow.
From the mirror too. Like it's not even a direct baby on board. It's like
The same set also has a card for like the Live Strong bracelets. Trying to remember what else.
Those are still
Like,
in, right? Those are still
little
in.
Americana there, yeah.
Yeah, just certain like trends and fads. Because Baby on Board was big apparently. I read the card. I have the card at the
Dude, that motherfucker took
Goodwill.
so much shit for the fact that you take a bunch of shit for raising millions and like tens and hundreds of millions of dollars for cancer research, and then fuck
don't
you,
think-
dude. You're the fucking
don't
worst.
think that's-
man.
I don't think that's why he caught shit, but
No,
it was
that's not
for
why.
his cancer research.
It
What
wasn't why,
what was it? Cheryl Crow?
It was
He was blood doping
Combination
to
of
win all the Tour de
Yeah,
France.
cheating, and
While
then
he was
it also didn't
doping,
help
he
that
fucking-
he left his
yeah,
wife
who
that was with
hasn't
him during
sure
the cancer
the Tour
thing.
de France? The Tour de
Sure.
France is a physically non-capable like thing to accomplish unless you have more red blood cells, which is doping. I mean, like,
What was the
Robert
Luke?
Paul was doing it? Like,
Yeah.
there was that.
What was the
Spanish guy
you,
that
me,
got
and
raped.
Debris?
Like, A-Rod was in that shit. Like,
Yeah, definitely. A-Rod was. They were all doping. But there was the You, Me, and Dupree line. He's like, take it easy on Lance. He's done more with one nut than we can do with three or something like
yeah.
that. But
I don't want. I don't.
only
I don't
got
ever
one
wanna
testicle.
Like, I don't ever want to bring up You, Me, and Dupree ever again. But
why
that is
not?
the one good line.
Kate
from it.
Hudson was hot in that movie.
Kate Hudson's hot in every movie she's in.
Is that the one with the dog?
No,
No.
that's Marley. and
No, I
Me.
think that was Marley and Me with Aniston. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Jennifer Aniston, by the
You
way, is
mean
playing the
Dupree
beard
was
for
like-
Barack Obama.
like.
I saw this shit.
Owen
I don't know what to
Wilson's
make of
fish
that.
Out of water, and he's like, "Hey, like, what do I do? Like, what's going
Jake
on?"
just totally missed that one.
Yeah, I
And
think he did too.
what did I do?
It had nothing to do with you. We were just. I said Jennifer Aniston. She's Barack Obama's beard.
Jennifer Aniston is the greatest aging female of all time.
I'm down
Who?
on her.
I mean, she's up there.
We got
She's
an
there,
owl
Jake.
up here in the chat.
Who is better than Jennifer Aniston, man? She's like a fine Chianti.
Chianti. Anyway,
So, what is it? What is it?
I don't know. I
Lyman
forgot what we
movie or
were.
something?
Oh, Lance
Forgot what we were
Armstrong.
talking- No,
then-
that's
so-
not what we were talking about, though.
Well, no, and then
Go
I
ahead.
brought the You, Me, and Dupree, and it sent him down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's right.
About, and then yeah.
How's
Nothing- You, Me, and
Kate
Dupree.
Hudson is somebody's daughter.
Goldie Hawn.
Yeah,
Shirley?
yeah.
That's interesting.
And
That's a
another
good fact.
famous actor.
And
and
she
another famous
married-
actress.
she married Zach Robinson, the front man for the Black Crows.
I thought you were
really?
talking about the was he
Forever
a
ago.
quarterback?
They're divorced since. No, she
Oh.
in the late '90s.
No, I'm
when
thinking
Black
Zach
Crows were hot.
Robinson.
Talk to Angel.
Yeah, like-
Zach
He
Robinson,
was,
ZAC Robinson. Who was he a quarterback?
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma
That's
State.
right. Here we go. Thank you.
That white boy with the
He's the offensive coordinator for the Falcons, actually.
Really?
Zach Robinson. Yeah.
Hey,
I want to say
those who
is
can't
it, no,
play-
it's
those
is it
who
Chris
can't
Robinson
play, coach.
for Black Crows? It's a Robinson. Fuck. Now you have to look that up,
Chris
Luke, or I
Robinson,
will.
Black.
Luke.
Yeah, Chris Robinson.
Is it Chris Robinson? My bad. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was thinking of Oklahoma State quarterbacks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely during her almost famous stage.
I mean,
It's
almost
not a very
famous.
good
She was
movie.
Goldie Hawn's daughter. Oh yeah, well the movie.
Oh,
It's
no,
one of those
I
movies that
agree
people
with
say
you.
is
It's not
good,
that great of a
and
movie.
like you watch it when you're like 14 and you're
The
like, wow,
only
this is really
part
good.
of that movie is
And then like you grow
Philip
up and
Seymour
you're like, oh,
Hoffman
this movie
playing
kind of
Lance
stinks.
Banks.
Philip Seymour Hoffman's the dude. Well,
Dude,
and
he's
wasn't
pretty good.
she Goldie
He is
Hawn in
pretty good.
Overboard? Overboard was the shit.
Yeah. But like her husband, like Goldie Hawn and somebody else had her. It's like somebody there's
Oh,
the dude,
yeah.
the dude is important too.
He's an actor. I forget. Yeah. Anyway, Kurt Russell. Was it
Kurt
something
Russell.
like that?
Kurt Russell.
Yeah. All right. See, we didn't know where you're going with the movie trivia here, starting early.
Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn.
Luke, what's on the agenda for tonight's lingering?
So
Runaway?
is not Kate Hudson's father.
No.
Was it somebody like was it
Bill Hudson.
Bill
Oh,
Hudson?
Bill Hudson.
Yeah, it's a singer.
Okay. So her dad was a singer. That
The
makes more
Hudson
sense.
brothers, and then he had a brief acting career appearing in a couple, and he was also a recurring guest on Doogie Howser.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Doogie Howser. Was a great
He
show.
did
That
pretty
was-
decent with the
NPH?
broads. I mean, he dated.
yeah.
After he separated from Goldie Hawn, he was with Ally McGraw.
Wow.
He was also
Also
hot as
hot.
fuck.
Also hot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also a flash in the pan country singer.
He was also a big. He campaigned for Michael Dukakis back in '88.
So he's a big
Nice.
lib. Fuck him.
I think if I show you I'll pull his picture up. I feel like you guys
Fighting
don't recognize this guy.
Hawkeye.
No, I don't
We-
think he's famous at all. I think he
Oh.
looks like somebody.
We can't get into the politics this early, but yeah.
No, we can't
Ex-
because yeah,
can't.
He had a
Jake.
Jerry
Jake.
curl. He had a Jerry curl. That's like it was a
Kate Hudson,
so
Chris
hot.
Robinson,
Excellent. Excellent.
and
Thanks
just
for.
bring it all together. Here's Zach Robinson.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
Where's
Jamie.
Goldie? Where's Goldie Hawn though?
No problem. No Goldie Hawn. I don't care about Goldie
Where's
Hawn.
Goldie Hawn?
She dead, right?
Yeah, but
I don't
she
think
was-
so.
No, I think she.
Goldie Hawn, dead or
She's
alive?
alive.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
let's
kill
see.
her.
I'm voting alive.
Jesus
still.
Christ. She is alive.
Fuck.
Thank you.
How
She
old?
was she's 79 years old. She's still
Way to
with
go.
Kurt Russell.
Did
Okay,
she
Kurt
miss
Russell.
her
So
or
Kurt
was it-
Russell's not her.
No, they do have Kurt Russell does have a child with her too, I think.
See, there was something there. There was something there.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't really have much of an agenda, to be honest with you.
Okay.
A lot of my agenda kind of went out the window with chat or when Jake came on. You
Oh, it's
can't
my
do
bad.
it.
That's my
No,
bad.
it's fine. It's actually completely fine. Like I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just the agenda changed. So
Yeah.
I did hear like Trent told me that Jake and Trent did a show.
We didn't do a
It's true.
show. We did a recap.
Okay.
of
They did
Meeting
a
of the
recap.
Minds.
How'd that go?
It was fun to watch a meeting of the minds like through.
You had a
We've never
tough
done that.
tough performance on Media Minds.
Excuse me?
I think you had a tough performance on
Yeah. How did you rate your own performance upon reflection there, Jake?
Oh, like all of them, like a 2 or a 3.
All right.
I kind of respect that you don't give a fuck and you have no intentions of improving or changing. I kind of respect that. How'd you feel about the sake bomb? That was my
I think
favorite.
that was gay.
that was pretty fucking funny, actually.
The live sake bomb was my favorite part of the evening.
like when BA was like, "What kind of rice
Yeah.
wine do you drink?"
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good one.
he steered you right into that one.
I think
Yeah,
that was
no,
the-
he did because there can't be a joke associated with this. Saki. Suck my balls.
Suck on these nuts, pussy. That was pretty funny. You gotta admit.
No, it was, but you know what was also funny?
What?
After BA, tried to do that, and you tried to do the boot thing, and nobody played to it. That was
A
funny
boot
for
thing.
me.
Little boot.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's breaking up? I'm not.
It's me. It's me.
Luke
It's
was.
me.
All right. What's your thought for the Super Bowl, Chad? What did you want to harness this till later on?
Oh, I'm just Chiefs are probably gonna win, even though it fucking pains me to say it. They always
I
find
think
they're
gonna-
better. They're a better football team. Obviously, I think Barkley's gonna score. I think the Eagles are tough. They could run a ball, keep it close, but the Chiefs always fucking find a way, dude.
I think we have. I think
What's
the
the, is
Eagles
the
have
the line's
enough
like minus
corners-
1.5 or
enough
something?
corners
Chiefs?
and enough like really fucking quick
We-
outside linebackers to play man. Sorry.
You guys
Which
would
is gonna
destroy
fuck-
the Maine Black Bears.
Oh yeah, yeah. We would.
Like it would be disgusting.
If we were playing the University of Maine, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, the Black Bears.
yeah. You don't normally think of an eagle killing a black bear, but it would be
I think it's going to be one of
in a
those kind of
jugular
ugly
shot, and then
games
just
where
like slow bleed out.
the final score is going to. There'll be a lot of penalties and weird plays. The final score will end up
No,
being like
what's going to happen?
31
is
to
They're going to
27.
help the Chiefs win, and probably
Chiefs will win
Travis
late.
Kelce is going to propose to Taylor Swift. Like
Seems like the world
Land it.
spit you
Oh,
out.
hey,
you know,
Boo-
Jake.
hey, Jake. Let's see how smart you are, smart boy. Answer Blue's question.
Jake, what's the name of the Japanese rice wine you've been drinking? This guy doesn't even know Japanese
Sake?
rice guy. Sake.
so good.
That was
Luke,
funny.
you
as
didn't
fuck.
play.
Gold.
You didn't play the music though, Luke.
The what music?
The music that makes Jake leave the stream every time.
Oh well, I wasn't planning on it. I've got
Oh,
music.
okay.
Jake, did you know I have music now
I
that makes
thought you were
Trent
gonna
leave?
fucking. You do? Oh, that's right. That's right. We were there. Yep.
Down.
I don't understand why he doesn't like that song. It actually kind of.
I don't either. Yeah.
That's a
What, I
great
don't
song.
like
That song makes me
I love
happy.
that song.
Exactly. That song makes me happy. But other than that, and then the Nazis.
That's a shoulder shifter, you know. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down.
Other than that, I think you had a pretty
Right
good
on the
play.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah.
Will we see you at the next Beating the Minds?
I don't know, when is it?
I don't know. Probably
Yeah.
Thursday or something. Whenever John does it. I don't know.
Exactly. So,
John's kind of
who knows?
like John's kind of incommunicado anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it.
He still hasn't made the chatting with Chad video. So
Man.
yeah.
We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. No
We'll get there.
rush.
I wouldn't hold your
Yeah.
breath, brother. I wouldn't hold your breath.
How's working with John going? You carrying all the water?
No, he does. He gave me all the graphics, so
Yeah.
that's all I need. It'll all be wrapped
Okay.
up by Friday.
Nice. Why isn't it wrapped up like now?
Because I had to deal with this thing that I did today.
Oh, okay. What about tomorrow?
I'll be working on it. I'm sorry, I did not know that you were my slave driver.
I'm just curious. Well, I'm just trying to coach you up like I coach my own guys up.
Yeah.
Like my guy. All right. So I noticed today my pictures guy has been ignoring a cart for like a week. So you know what I did, Jake? I coached him up. He's gonna work on that cart tomorrow. He's gonna get
Did
it
you
done.
say, why haven't you fucking looked at this cart in a
Nope.
fucking
That's
week?
not what I did at all. That's not what I
Fucking look
did.
at the Cart in the next fucking.
That's what he
24
wanted
hours,
to
or
do.
else we're
That's
done.
what he
Nope.
wanted to do. Yeah.
I
But you've
took
grown now, Luke. Yeah.
we had a coaching moment. Undocumented coaching, of course. There's documented coaching as well. I haven't done that.
Jockstrap, like,
huh? No, man. I mean, just I'm a good manager. I want my employees. So basically, Jake, my point was I'm sorry that a little bit of my managerial prowess might have kind of washed off, towards you there. I didn't mean to do that.
No, I didn't get any of that prowess at all.
And tell you what, you never will now.
Did you, Chad? Did you feel any of that? I didn't.
Yeah, he's been working hard. Like he just naturally fell into it because he's been working on coaching. He's been working on coaching them up.
He's a natural born killer. All right,
CEO.
Emeritus. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, no, here I'm the CEO.
Actual CEO of this network. That's correct.
Yes, yeah, that's right. We're on the Farm League Network, where we have a cumulative 20 views on my Twitter and 1 viewer on the Farm League System Network YouTube. Hey, Don the Jeweler, how you doing, buddy?
Donnie.
Bueller. What a fucking week for Bueller so far. I've just been, I'm not going to get too crazy. Or Bueller. Bueller is not his name. Holy shit. Hoodie. What a week for Hoodie. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm big rips.
Hoodie's been real active in the chat this week for sure.
Hoodie's had a great week. I'm jealous of shit.
Not in it.
That's absolutely.
There's a reason why you're not in it, Jake. To be honest with you, you went on a rant multiple times.
Yeah, that's what chats are for.
Yeah, well, there's a good possibility we'll bring you back, but we're working towards it.
I'm glad.
You're having a great night so far.
In the chat.
Yeah, you haven't completely screamed at us just yet tonight, so it's good.
Yeah, it's good. That's why we're not talking politics. That's why I had to throw away most of my show ideas.
Yeah. No. You can do whatever you want to do, man. I've succumbed to the powers that be.
Did you guys have you guys ever seen that movie? I played the last clip I played, the Western one. It's a great movie. They call me.
I missed it coming in. Nice.
Oh. Well, hang on 1 second.
What's the good, the bad, and the ugly the other day?
Nice.
America is giving.
I had not seen that.
That is a good one. I would recommend it. The Good, Bad, the Ugly, Jake, I watched last weekend.
Is that Leone? Who did that one?
It's not Leone, but I think it might be the same music guy.
It's just big. It's the
music is so good in those fucking movies.
Yep.
Maybe hang on. I'll make sure he didn't do it.
So
I'm 99% sure he didn't do it.
I thought it was.
America gave us 3 things. That's jazz.
No, Enzo Barboni.
Jazz, American football, and the Western. And if you want to add a fourth one on, stand-up comedy.
Well, Jake, I would say though I prefer my Western shot in Italy.
You like a spaghetti Western? Have you ever?
I so much prefer spaghetti Western.
Have you seen some of the?
I assume Unforgiven is not a spaghetti Western.
The Pad Thai Westerns out of.
Are those Asian people in them? No, I'm not interested in that.
No, I wouldn't watch that.
No, it's okay. No, I'm all right.
If it's not Eastwood, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't mind. Or
Eastwood just put out his last movie, bro. It's over.
Yeah, I know. I have the majority of Eastwood stuff.
What a career!
How many eggs?
There's a mystery science.
How many hard-boiled eggs can you eat? Both of you. What do you think? You're
talking about Cool Hand Luke. Paul Newman.
It's Paul Newman. I was just gonna say that's not.
Clint Eastwood is not in that movie.
I know that, but it's part of the same genre. So I asked.
What genre is that?
I would prefer Paul Newman to
I would
Wayne.
say that Cool Hand Luke is considered a Western, but more of a vengeance film than anything.
Okay. What did you say, Chad?
I just said I more of a Paul Newman fan than I am John Wayne. So I was much more pro Eastwood over John Wayne for sure. So
no, Jake, we can't because first of all, you just interrupted Chad. Second of all, Minidan says, "Oh, great, Jake's here." And second of all, we were actually having a conversation, and you just repeated your joke you already did.
Yeah.
So like, what? Like, let's be real. Like, what are we gonna talk about? Okay, I can eat 3 hard-boiled eggs. Chad, you can eat.
I think you could eat more than 3.
I'm sure I could eat a handful at least. Like I like
Okay,
hard-boiled
well,
eggs.
For
Got
Chad, that's gonna be like 2.
When are you
He's
gonna
got
get to
little
the
hands.
point? Like, so
yeah.
50,
They got
50
small guy complex, right?
is
Yeah,
not
there we go.
attainable.
Chad's got small guy energy.
Yeah.
50 is
Midget
not
energy.
attainable.
Shout out John from Scranton.
Midget.
Yeah.
John from Scranton has midget energy, but I actually believe he's pretty tall or fairly like
No, he's not.
average height. No?
I like his demeanor on the
nose
feeds.
is above average.
John's a
I don't know
cool
if-
guy.
I don't
And
know
John
if anyone's
also
called
has
that
got
out.
very thick
Schnozberries
skin.
taste like schnozberries.
I just like that he's always like quiet and super in the background on the GVE streams, and then
He's
like,
good at knowing
but
when
like
not to
low
talk.
key with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well done.
The only criticism I have of John is he's not good at the comments, but that's okay.
Right, incorporating the comments. Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't care less about comments. No.
Well, I like comments. I don't get very many
Is
comments,
that so is it
but I like comments.
most
Big
people
comments
say
guy.
I could care less. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Right? It's I couldn't care less.
What else you got?
You didn't even give me a shot.
Give me a shot. It's not that topic. What else you got? Let's move on.
Pass.
Next one.
Pass.
Next one. Pass. Pass.
It's like charades, Jake. Keep throwing them out. We'll just be like, yeah, we can run with that one.
Throw another one out.
You guys see Wolverine versus Deadpool? Deadpool versus Wolverine, whatever it was.
I have not seen it. Have you seen it, Chad?
I don't think so.
Alright,
I
Pat,
saw
we'll
the first
pass on that
Deadpool.
one.
All right, let's fuck that up. Let's fuck up.
So with movies, that's like, so it's got to either be like 40, 50 years ago or like brand new.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, like brand new. I just watched. What was it?
I need to watch Nosferatu. I've got it.
Dude,
like,
Nosferatu
set
is
up,
dope
but
as
I haven't
hell.
done it yet.
Nosferatu got snubbed, dude. It got.
I was
snubbed.
gonna watch it this weekend, but I this weekend I was so fucking high the entire time that there was no chance at any
That's the
point
way.
that I
Like
could.
I love.
Like it was
That's not the time to
unbelievable.
watch
I
that one.
love
Yeah,
German.
that one
It was
might be a lot.
unbelievable
favorite
how high I was
fucking
this weekend.
Film thing, and to watch German expressionism high is the only way to do it because it's all shadows. Like
Are you talking about the new one?
Yeah, I'm talking about the new.
Okay, so
Nosferatu.
it's like in the same kind of a vein. as
There's a scene
first
where
one.
they blend color in black and white, and I
Oh,
was like,
okay.
"Fuck you for doing this! Fuck you for doing this!" It's blowing my mind. All I can figure out is, what are you using? An optical printer, or are you using like? It's got to be digital. It's got to be digital. But like, damn, it was good. I mean,
watched,
I like Eggers. I think Eggers is a really good director. I love the Lighthouse. I thought the Lighthouse was a great.
Did he do the Viking and the Witch? Whoever that guy is, he's good.
The dude who did. Was that the?
Well, I guess I could always
Was
look
that
it
the
up.
one? I think so. Robert Eggers is the guy who did it. Did you see the Lighthouse?
Or the
saying,
Northman,
I think
maybe.
that's Willem Dafoe. Willem
The
Dafoe.
Northman. No, that was it was Robert Eggers. Yeah, the Witch is a great movie too.
Yeah, no, that's a really good movie.
I like that movie. I probably watched that movie 6 or 7 times now. Really enjoy that one.
That's the
I'm a
one
big
where
Black
like you
Phillip
got like
guy.
the antlers.
That's a
and
good one.
shit.
That's the one with the big goat,
Yeah,
black goat.
Okay.
Black Phillip.
but then she went.
Scrooge
Then Eggers went completely black and white for the Lighthouse.
That was a good movie as well. I enjoyed that
Dude,
one.
that
I like the
movie
video that
rocked.
one guy posts every Friday night, where it's that guy from the Lighthouse drinking the alcohol and like dancing, and then it plays that pop punk song as well. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll
Yeah.
find that tweet. That's a good tweet.
What's his? One of the best acting. Robert.
One second, boys.
Robert
Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson. He's so good in that. I mean, Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe together, just genius.
I just made up Robert Pattinson. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I just said that because you kept saying
He also
Robert.
played Batman. He played Batman, which I like that Batman movie.
Here's the tweet I was talking about.
I can't wait.
Sorry, I had to log in fucking key on my phone.
Dude, are you sick and tired of fucking dual authentication? Because I am so.
That's what I
done.
just had to do. I just had to fucking can't log into anything unless. Anyways, what do you got, Luke? Sorry.
Did you guys see that at all?
Yeah, it started to come up and then you cut back to you.
So my computer is just fucking chugging along right now, dude. Like, never mind. Like, but I don't know. It's annoying.
Seems all right now.
It's like where my internet keeps dropping. Like, I don't know what this MacBook might be on. I don't know. It's not on its
You
final
do know
legs.
that
I'm sure it'll work for another 10 years, but
No,
It's
Just
struggling.
it's about what you can tolerate, right, on speed. So
Yeah, that's what I
Before-
mean. Yeah.
Before they got
Yeah.
sued, they were all given death wishes.
This is a 2017 MacBook Pro, I believe.
Like you
So
said, they'll
It's
keep
right
fucking
around
running.
the lawsuit, so
Yeah. So there's nothing like, and like
they were
I could,
putting
I don't know.
batteries in there that they knew were gonna die.
I should get a good job and buy a new computer.
No.
Whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa!
also-
Now you're talking
don't keep
crazy.
don't keep your
Nah, I'm
laptop-
just gonna keep. Yeah,
Also,
never mind.
switch
Fuck
to a
it.
PC because it's way better. And
I know, but I
buy
like
yourself
having a laptop
cheap-ass
because it's a
laptop,
laptop.
like an HP or something.
And
for
like
200
Jake,
bucks.
it's not like I'm gaming or doing any intense graphic editing or anything. All I need to be able to do is like stream
Yeah,
yard.
but how often do you take your laptop to other places?
Pretty
and
often,
use it?
actually.
Okay, so my bad.
It works good for me. And I want
I'm
another
just
MacBook
saying,
because I
if
like
you get-
how
if
it
you get
talks to
yourself a
my.
desktop. You will see the difference.
I like how I've had them before. I've mostly had
I'm
desktops
not
in my life,
questioning.
but I like
Good God!
how my MacBook and my iPad and my phone all talk to each
Your
other.
Mac stack. Your Mac stack. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? I like
know-
that.
Yeah. It's you got your fucking like. Well, I'm on a Apple right now, but a PC. But like, well, it's not a PC.
All right, I'm gonna try again just to play that
But-
tweet. Let's see if it comes up. All right, here it goes. It's
There
up.
we go. I see it.
That's awesome.
That guy tweets that every
That's from
Friday night.
1975. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy tweets that every Friday night, and it makes me laugh. I enjoy it.
There's a
So-
dude that tweets that every single Friday night.
Yeah, his name is the
Yeah.
Prudentialist. I just played his tweet.
What's
wonder-
the?
I've said that.
um,
Actually, you know what,
switched up,
Jake?
though?
It's
Does
fair
he
enough
switch
because
it
I've
up?
said that 77 times in a row.
You
So.
haven't said anything 77 times yet in this podcast. Maybe you said 77 times. That's about it.
What's
Wait,
the
so this
SpongeBob
dude-
one with the sailors?
This dude did, like when he finds
Sailor, you made it to Friday or whatever. There's one other one like that.
one. Y'all just send me that
There's
one.
an account. There's an account.
Next
just
time
for
you see
that.
it.
Yeah.
Wait,
What
so
was
is it
the-
like an account that you made it to Friday and I'm just gonna post
Yeah.
this?
Yeah. There's like
That's
just
the
like he's
only
saying, like
thing? Like,
certain
if you look
accounts,
back-
like that's their
if you look
gimmick.
back on the
They fucking
account,
post the same
it's
thing
the
every week.
same thing on a weekly
Yeah.
basis.
Bro. So this is kind of interesting. It was like I was just thinking it was very
Why would
warm
you
today
do
where
that?
I am. It was
What?
74 degrees today. Was how hot it got.
74
That's literally the
degrees?
account, Luke. By the way, I'm
In
looking
West
at it now. I don't have
Virginia?
Twitter.
It's called It's Friday. So DM me the link if you can. Are
Yeah,
you on a computer?
Congrats, Sailor! You made it to Friday. Like that's I
No,
don't
that-
have. I'm on
it just-
my phone right
it's
now,
just-
so I can't. But
Like Hootsuite
All right.
sends
I'll
it
pull it
out
up real
every
quick.
single Friday.
That's
That's
it?
awesome.
it's a once a week fucking tweet. They probably got 1 million followers.
I just wanted to point this out. The high today was 74.
That's beautiful, by the way. I'm jealous as hell.
It was fucking wild.
Wait,
I'm ready to go back to San Diego, minus the
I'm
California
not
part.
that far from you. It's
I
totally
want the weather.
different.
We got a Huntington. So the jet stream goes like right above where I live. So we get southern air patterns. The rest of the state
love that,
north of us
yeah.
doesn't really get them.
Oh.
The hottest county in West Virginia is
So
where
it
I live
doesn't
in
go
Cabell.
this way. It starts to go this way because of
Well,
the
we
jet-
just get the southern air, like so
Yeah,
we'll get
southern-
like it'll be a
yeah.
lot warmer here than it is.
You
Even
get
like when I
more-
lived in Columbus, it was
Huh.
consistently in Columbus, which is like 150 miles directly north of Huntington, and
Yeah,
it was
because
about it would consistently be about 10 degrees cooler there.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the
No,
winter.
same thing with, from where I live to where I ski, which is 30 minutes
All right.
away.
What,
And that
what'd you
is
say?
always
Chad, what'd you say that
Congratulations,
account was
Sailor.
called again?
Congratulations, Sailor. You made it to Friday. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did I say wrong?
I think it's at
Nothing.
Friday Sailor.
At Friday. I found it.
Yeah. It's probably how many million fucking followers?
There's
does it
like
have?
4
It's
accounts doing it.
okay, there's one of them that has like millions of followers. Like that's all they've ever fucking posted.
And they make money.
Yeah. It's like you get just man. There's another one that's just the fucking Rebecca Black
Is
Friday
because
song or
everybody,
whatever.
Oh,
like,
Friday,
followed you
Friday.
because they thought it was funny the
yeah.
first time, and then just never unfollowed you.
It's fucking anyway. Yeah.
So you get it every Friday, regardless.
So
That's
gotta love those.
Oh, hang on.
gimmick
I'm going to
accounts.
play it. Don't worry. I've got the wrong account, but it's the same thing. Oop. Not that, though. That was not the right thing.
Yeah, no, it says, at Silly Tutility is another one, but yeah. Congratulating sailors for making it to Friday, every Friday.
Oh, now my browser's being a cunt. Let's
There
pull
you
it
go.
up.
I
There
can
we
see
go.
it. I can see it. There you go.
It's spelled wrong because sailor.
I know. I think it's supposed to be OR. There's another fucking one. It's just fucking. I'm sure they
We're
get
watching-
paid to fucking use X. Exactly. Like, come on.
Yeah.
What do we do wrong with our lives?
That's true. I see
Everybody's
like
got a
that Gaby Cards guy, or whatever his name is. He posted
Oh,
he makes
Jesus.
$100 or whatever on it. He's so annoying. He makes like $100
Yeah.
on his YouTube for people watching his shit. But yeah,
Fucking
he's
unbelievable.
annoying as
To
shit.
be honest with you, yeah, no kid. Oh,
There's
it's
so
for
much
my
of that in
kid.
Cards, though.
It's for my kid people too. Oh my god.
There's so much of that in Cards, though. It's just like annoying guys that are pretty big.
I'm broke and I can't pay rent this month, but I have this one of one fucking gold vinyl that I need you to buy for $50K. It's like, what the fuck? Like all these people.
It's like too. I don't know if you saw. Jake just sent us something. I'm gonna pull it up.
Did he jump off the feed? I can't even fucking see.
No, he's here.
Oh.
Hang on.
Hey, dudes.
Oh, now we're talking.
You guys
Is that
talk
the
about this
Swedish-
for a second. I'm gonna go pee.
Is that the so tell me about the Swedish league? Is that affiliated with like the central bank at all? Like what?
Yeah. So
What's
you're gonna, see a
Swedbank?
you're gonna see a major switch tomorrow because right now it's trading at like 114, I think.
Yeah.
But this was done after the market closed, and
Love it.
so well
Well, we
we'll
knew there was always going to be.
what
It's
happens
always going
tomorrow.
to be like a when, not if thing with those things, right? You know, it's like
Dude, when I was in Florida, and I was in Cape Coral at the Westin, and
mhm.
it's like a big place where like people go for like 1 or 2 day like pharmaceutical like getaways, so like they could all
Yep.
meet each other and be like, hey, we sling the same drug, what do you think about it, like yeah and
Yeah.
I smoked up a dude, and I only had my pen. I didn't bring any actual weed down. I just brought a pen, and so I smoked him up, and we were talking, and I was like, "Hey, like I know, like for a fact, you can't talk about this, but let's say like I didn't ask you, like, what do you think of Sarepta?" And
Jake insider traded.
these guys,
getting high, I love it.
These guys were meeting to talk about an MS drug, right? And that's what these guys are trying to push. And he was like, They are way ahead of us. And I was just like, oh, word. And he was just like, but like, seriously, like, and I'm like, dude, I don't even know what we talked about. What are you talking about, man? You know? But so I'm going to tell you this because he's not going to get in trouble. But that is that's a big piece of news for a company that their secondary market, their second in market was like, no, they're way ahead of us. And so I think that's why you just saw the story that was just on, why.
All right, so cut the bullshit. What does this mean for the kroner?
For the kroner. the Deutsche Kroner.
I have no idea.
There's 2 kroners.
Is this enough to rescue the euro?
No, it's not enough.
By the way, the euro...
Hey, guys, real talk though. Wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, should Canada join the European Union?
No. Canada needs to
well, here's the thing, like, real talk though, I don't want Canada to be the 51st state. I want like Saskatchewan.
Like, I want what a tariff is, though.
Okay, so I have an interesting take on this.
But
that was me. I'm sorry.
Might not be that interesting.
You know what tariffs are, right?
I know what tariffs are.
Jake, we're not going to get into all the tariffs.
No, I fucked up.
No. It's a simple question. Who pays a tariff? Is it usually the consumer or is it usually the producer? Who is able to pass along the cost?
It depends.
On
Jake's dad and Rand's mom.
Once again,
yes, I did.
Danny Bonaducci, you fucking goof. Because I called you Danny Bonaducci, you're gonna make fun of my lack of a relationship with my father?
That's not what I was doing.
No, that's exactly what you were doing.
Come on.
So would she prefer Chad, this or politics?
I thought it was great. No, we're not going to go super deep in politics and get yelling at each other, but I will say there's a couple things. Jake, to your question, the importer or the tariffs can be paid either way. Okay, if you're buying a foreign car and they can pass on the extra cost to you, the consumer, it usually falls to the consumer. But here's one: when people are screaming about these Canadian tariffs, the oil importers, their costs are in Canadian dollars for the Canadian oil to sell to the United States on the Enbridge pipelines and the Keystone pipeline and all that, right? Their cost is in. So hold on. Their cost is in Canadian dollars, and they sell their oil for American dollars, and the Canadian dollar is crashing against the American dollar. So actually, since it has been not crashing like market crash, but like the tariffs hurt immediately the Canadian dollar. So that's their cost going down because they're selling.
Canada.
I'm just saying they're selling their product for U.S. dollars. So not only in fact, in that instance, the Canadian oil producers didn't have to pay the tariff because their cost goes down when the Canadian dollar falls, and they're getting more money selling their oil in U.S. dollars. So
like,
it's basically
they're friendly people up there.
In some certain scenarios, it's basically a wash, where the tariff doesn't get paid. It can be made up in.
Okay,
currency.
But when it comes to putting a tariff on Asia, let's say China, okay?
China.
China.
Regina's in Saskatchewan.
It is.
That's where the Saskatchewan Roughriders play. That makes me laugh every time.
I'm a fan of the Manitoba Moose, to tell you the truth.
I thought you were talking about my oil portfolio.
But like when it comes down to like tariffs on on China, Like we're talking TVs and shit. They're passing it off. It's not doing shit to them. Like maybe, yeah, Canada, it'll work. But why would we do it to Mexico again?
In some scenarios, if you have prolonged tariffs, though, let's say you have it incentivizes people to onshore jobs and factories again, right? If you're going to have a decade worth of tariffs,
but they're not putting tariffs
on China. I'm just saying,
or
you know,
like
you moved
everywhere
your.
that everybody moved to.
I understand. Listen, I hear you, but I'm just saying, let's say you outsourced your labor to China to save 15%. Well, if there's going to put a decade long 15% tariff on China or something, 25%, like now all of a sudden I'm incentivized to reshore my jobs because I'm not arbitraging the difference.
I have an
you know,
actual
so
question. Did we remove the peg or is the peg still in place? Are we tariffing them? I think
it
that's
changes.
the word.
It changes all the time, man. We're not
No,
smart
we
enough to
were
know
always
what the
pegged at
fucking agreements are.
0.108. That's what I always learned. 0.108. Yuan to the
That could
US
be.
dollar. I mean,
What
like,
we don't even know.
if that doesn't exist anymore, I get the tariffs. But if like we want artificially cheaper goods, and then we tariff them, doesn't make much sense to me.
Who agreed to that peg though? Because like a lot of people would say that China was currency manipulating and purposely weakening their currency, and that wasn't our stated policy necessarily. So it depends. Like it could change tomorrow. Like the whole meme, like price of the brick went up. Like this shit's all fluid and it's all a game of like. So we don't know. We're not smart enough to know, I guess, Jake. But I'd say so. I want to get back to one thing from before about the whole making Canada the 51st state. I think this is worth noting. Let's say you're Trump. Okay, Trump should be taken seriously, but never literally, right? Like,
Right.
he's a serious player, but he's never like he's not actually necessarily going to make Canada the 51st state. So you have Russia transgressing into Ukraine, and you have China talking about taking Taiwan. So what does he do first day coming in? Kind of like, all right, I'll play this game. We'll make Canada the 51st state. We want Greenland because it's super rich in natural resources and rare earths and fucking oil and gold and everything else, right? We want Canada because it's access to the Arctic and again, more natural resources. And oh, yeah, I'll take the Panama Canal so I can control the Southern Hemisphere trade route also. So, like, that's his 3D chess. It's like, all right, if we're all going to start taking shit over, like, we'll take these over. You know what I mean? Kind of like
Don't forget
pushing
about
back.
the Gulf of America.
Sure, the Gulf of America. Like, so it's a 3D chess thing, if you will. I know that's overused, or 4D chess. But it's kind of the big ask. Like, he came in, everyone's like, what the fuck's he talking about? That's
Yeah,
audacious.
he's playing
It's
a
like,
goddamn Sid Meier's video game, bro.
what I'm saying, if you have two other countries talking about expanding, like, what do you come in guns blazing? Like,
That's
fuck
a
it.
war in Ukraine to take
It's
over
not.
Ukraine.
It's a negotiating tactic. It's a negotiating tactic, Jake. That's what I'm pointing out to you.
Deploying
Like,
troops. in
there
every
was a
time
tactical.
in Kyiv
There's a.
is
Everyone
fucking
thought.
negotiating
Listen,
contract.
I'm not sitting
Dude,
here.
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
All right.
So hold on, Jake.
I'm
Let me
gonna
finish
gather
this.
myself.
Let me finish.
I'm gonna take in everything that you just said. All right.
Yeah, so listen. Let me finish.
No.
Put a bow on it then. So I'm going to
I don't
put a bow
want
on everything I
you
just
to
said.
put on a bow on it yet because
Why not?
questions have to be asked.
Okay.
Why would our 51st state not be Puerto Rico?
Again, seriously, not literally. Thank you. Play the music, Lou. Fucking-
So you mean facetiously? Where you could laugh at it.
No, dude. I've known like. That's exactly
You think
the point, Jake.
Ottawa is going to
Seriously,
allow
Puerto
Donald
Rico
Trump
serious-
to take
sucks.
over?
We don't need Puerto Rico.
Jake, seriously,
Rico
not
doesn't
literally. Exactly fucking what I said. He's not actually trying to make
I've
Canada the
never heard
51st
that
state.
before, and it's a very odd colloquialism. Seriously, but not literally. So you mean to get
Luke, I think it makes
close-
perfect sense.
close
Are we
to
off base here?
literal, as close to literal as you can with that deviation? Like
It's
right
the big
there.
ask, right, Jake? You hear about the negotiating tactics in business. It's the big ask. Like he comes out with something audacious, but there's actually some reasoning behind
Huh.
it, and he's
Yeah.
pointing out.
And you're just waiting for a judge to strike it down, and that judge. And I yell sometimes. I yell a lot of.
Why'd you?
Perfect. Well played, sir.
Anyway, I was. What do you guys think about Myles Garrett demanding a trade out of Cleveland? Talk about just blowing the entire thing up, dude. How many years ago was it Baker won that playoff game? Was that 21? When they beat the Steelers in the playoffs?
I still just love that he fucking smashed what's his bucket with his own helmet, fucking from the Steelers.
Rudolph.
Thank you, Mason Rudolph. That was fucking fantastic. I mean, it's not surprising, is it, Luke? Like
I don't blame him at all. I mean, he wants to be a winner.
Yeah,
and
he's still in his prime. He's still dominant, and he's like, "Fuck this! I gave you guys every chance."
Unfortunately, Cleveland's at the point now where they have to basically burn the ship down and start over again. So they just got to eat the rest of the Watson contract.
There was deadline for the Eagles to bring in the Eagles and the Lions to bring in.
I'm hearing Buffalo strong.
No, I'm talking about
Myles Garrett. I would love for us to please God.
And actually, like the Lions were the front runner. They were gonna trade. Like it was being talked about. Like trade.
I'm gonna text Mick when we get done here tonight, and I'll kind of see what the
yeah, exactly. Let's see what exactly he's got.
What's going on around the league?
Yeah.
But I'm hearing a lot of Buffalo
Google
chat.
Search and find out more accurate information.
We should tweet Mick right now, like Myles Garrett to the Patriots? ?
Well, I've heard that as well. Maybe second round pick.
He's not gonna go to the fucking Patriots, man. He's gonna go to a winning team.
Well, he's got to go wherever the Browns send him.
Wherever Mick tells us.
No. He has a no trade clause. So
are you sure?
Agree.
I want Jake's thoughts. I want Jake's thoughts on the Luka Doncic trade. That's what I want.
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say that proves the NBA is a make-believe league. It's fucking made up. It's like, what the fuck are we even doing here?
I have a take on it, but I want to hear you guys first. Like,
in order for that trade to go through in 2K, you would have to set the computer to accept.
I saw that. That's exactly what I have my take, but we'll get to that in a bit. I want to hear what Jake had to say.
All right, Jake, go ahead.
No, what did you just say? Why is it magical? Why is the league magical? I don't understand.
Yeah, go ahead.
They do have a salary cap.
I said it. No, it's the NBA.
Yeah.
Because the players just decide where they want to go, and they make up these trades. In
no
reality, does Dallas ever trade Luka Doncic? Why would they do that? They built. So now they have 3 guys that they built. They got to build around Doncic, who all are injury prone and suck. And then you got Anthony Davis, who's injury prone. They don't suck.
So
I just said that.
It
doesn't make any sense. That trade
is that
literally seems to me like the NBA is like, hey, ratings are down. Our league sucks. Let's make sure the Lakers can make a run for a championship.
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take about the ratings.
Now, this is where...
And Dallas just wants... Dallas is taking the franchise. They want to go to Las Vegas.
The months of February and March after the fucking Super Bowl, when they are the sport, that's what they care about. And I guarantee in April, the finals, I don't understand why the finals take 2 months, but they do. And so they get the ratings there. And because there is nothing else happening, you're waiting for baseball to start. And I mean, hockey's going on, but come on.
So let me go then. So I hadn't thought about that league fixing aspect and the ratings, but that's interesting. I could definitely buy that. But immediately what I thought, because just like you're saying, Luke, if you try this in 2K, they're absolutely fucking not. Nobody in their right mind. So let's get a couple things that are abundantly clear. That was not the best package that you could get for Luka Doncic. If you were trying to move him. That's not
You got a
even
great
close.
player. You got a great
Right.
player, but he's 6 years older.
So to me, this reeked
But
of
all-
he banged somebody's wife, like, or somebody he shouldn't have, like something like that, like where it was
Yeah,
like
they just
we gotta
they
fucking
get rid
like,
of him.
this is a fucking problem. We don't give a shit. Like abort. Like yeah, and we'll take Anthony Davis, but that immediately screamed like hurried, like move like that to me.
His
So
his mom did sign all of his autographs.
and they came out. Chandler Parsons was one of his friends, used to play with him, right? And he supposedly reported today that Luka literally bought like a $15 million house in Dallas, like
Dude, he was
within the last 2
crying.
weeks.
He was crying.
Right.
He had no
That
idea
came out,
what
right.
was happening.
So like
So
I
I
don't
don't
know
understand that though. Like, why would he be crying about like? He's not crying about a $15 million means
No,
nothing
he
to him.
didn't want to go to LA.
I'm getting it though.
He was like
He
had
just went from no
idea.
state tax to a lot of tax.
Yeah, I'd be crying too. Exactly. Be like, don't send me over with the commies. Like, come on.
Yeah.
But
You're
no,
sending me
exactly.
into the literal like tornado of fire.
It's all right. Hey, all right,
So-
Chad, finish. I'm sorry.
No, interesting. No, that's interesting. I don't mind at all. So that was what it screamed to me. It was like this guy did something he shouldn't have, and like we're getting
I
rid of
don't
him
think he
fucking
did.
immediately. Like
don't
he
think he
banged
did.
somebody's wife or something personal.
Or like
Like, that's-
the Jared Goff rumors where he was like wanting to get with what's the coach's wife or girlfriend.
Something like that.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you this though, Luke. I'm gonna have to look into that. None of us fucking know. We're just spouting
Yeah,
off on
but
a
there's
podcast,
plenty
right?
of shit. There's
Dude,
plenty of shit
hold on.
documented that are
Can I
that's
finish?
like that. Did
Yes.
you know the Yankees had 2 pitchers that just switched wives and kids?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
we do.
80s?
I
Yeah,
actually didn't
that's-
know that.
Yeah, we can talk about that another time. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about now,
I just
though.
thought
But
that would be-
Chad, yeah, like
I got
go with
something.
along with like the NBA, like and like that all be kind of like fixed to like make the league better. I mean, this is also a league where we like have accusations of the freezing ballots, so the commissioner grabs the right one to make sure certain players go to certain places.
Well, and you remember when they axed the Chris Paul trade, like
Yes,
in the middle of the fucking that was a whole scandal. Like,
and that's
Chris
wild.
Paul's gonna
That
go to the
trade
Lakers, and
didn't.
they
How did San Antonio
that was a perfectly good
get
trade.
Wembanyama? It makes no sense.
Hold on now. Well, before we go there, though, the other thing that's interesting now that makes me give more cred to what you said, Luke, and I gotta look into it, is are you familiar with the Adelson family?
No.
All right, Sheldon Adelson, I believe, is the head. They own Las Vegas Sands, the
Okay.
casino magnate,
Didn't they own the Houston Rockets?
casino magnate Jew. I think he has a huge
JOO.
J-O, as you say. There was a whole thing about how he was trying to, again, forgive me, I'm trying to do this off the top of my head. Basically bring some gambling and like to Texas, because right now Texas is one of the states where you can't gamble, and he was working with Cuban to get a financial stake in the Mavericks, and like you said, possibly move to Vegas, but also to bring gambling to Texas and have like Las Vegas Sands be a big. So I'm not sure that's not a part of this. Is all I'm saying. That made it actually.
Well, first of all,
my
that's
ears
not-
perk up
that's
on
not
that
the
about.
money. That's not.
I
the
can't
money.
believe Texas does have gambling. By the way, like that's
Right.
definitely.
Well, they're
going
going to be like the biggest
Florida
fucking
doesn't.
market when they do
Florida-
come
Oh my
on,
God.
too, right? So that's why he was trying to lay the groundwork. So he and Las Vegas Sands were
trillions
like
of dollars.
yes, like
I mean,
we're going to be the fucking DraftKings of Texas, if you will, and get in on the ground. So there's definitely some of that there. So that actually gives it cred to where maybe they're throwing it, or maybe there's some league shit going down that like
And that's why
has
Cuban
nothing
got
to do.
the fuck out. That's why Cuban
Like-
got the fuck out.
Exactly. Then Cuban sold his stake. So there's something going on in the background with the Mavs. And I think it's around the Adelsons and Las Vegas Sands. And that makes total sense. It's like, fuck it. Who needs Luka Doncic if I get my feet in the ground floor, being the only gambling provider in Texas to start out with? You know what I mean? Type of deal.
oh,
Or
good
like-
lord.
Right. Like,
But you
which
do
is
have
the largest
Kyrie,
market. So
you have Kyrie and AD now. That's legit.
yeah, I'm just saying.
They'll only miss like 70 games each.
There was something around the fucking Mavs with
Well,
the
what's
Adelson
everybody
family.
talking about
And the
fucking,
Adelson
like,
family,
Luka
by the way,
that then?
By the way, Adelson, one of Trump's top donors, if not the top donor to the entire Trump campaign. Huge Trump backer. Like, so he's got his
Nazi
fingers.
Jew money.
Jake,
He's-
hey Jake, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna play the video of you doing the Nazi salute.
JOO.
Yes.
N
J-O.
NASEE.
Anyways, so Luke, I hadn't considered your take, but your take might actually be more correct. But that was my initial thought. He fucked somebody's wife.
Dude, this is not a.
Jared Goff, famously, the rumor is Jared wanted to get with like he was like super into McVeigh's wife,
McVeigh's wife. So,
Damn.
like, also you had
or not my wife. I
from
keep saying
BYU.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she was like super hot,
BYU, number 2 pick. That fuck.
and
Zach
that's part
Wilson
of why he got
was
traded
banging
to the
people's
Lions.
moms and stuff. Zach Wilson. Yeah.
Zach Wilson, yeah.
Well, and then so
Which
he fucked his like friend's mom or something.
yeah, nobody just thought
That's
about
cool.
Zach.
That's cool though.
last thing that we have
like,
to note
a lot
though
of-
too. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Jake or Chad.
Was that they were coming around saying that like it was because he was bad in the locker room and he's fat and out of shape and it was a conditioning problem, which could allegedly be true, but he didn't look super fucking fat getting to LA. Like he's not like morbidly obese. Like Doncic is
And
clearly
he's
not.
also the slowest player and best player at the same time.
Anyway,
That's taken out of context.
so there we go. We covered it all, I think. But yeah.
Taken out of context for sure.
It is taken out. Well, I mean, it's not taken out of context.
No, I was like, does it say Elon? Does it say Musk salute?
I don't know. Let's see what it's.
All right. So, okay. I'll take that. I'll take that one little bit of padding on the fall. All right. But that was the Musk salute. And Musk got fucked over. You boys got to say, Musk got fucked over, huh?
Musk is like
On
kicking
what?
ass right now. Doggy is
Yeah, on
Like, we
what?
don't
fucking
want-
Doge.
He
Doge
was
is
promised-
fucking
he was
murdering it
promised
right
for
now.
Fucking
And then like
He
the
was-
left
he was
is like
supposed
calling
to
out
be
like
in
the 6
office
autistic
adjacent
like
to the
fucking
fucking
teenagers he's
Oval
got
Office.
running the whole thing.
and now they're like,
Like,
we
dude,
don't
they got
want
like the guy that like decoded like some ancient scroll, like,
What?
and then they got like some like they literally got like the 6
You think there's
autistic
not
like
people in
young
like,
guys like fucking
CIA
doing like
and in the
fucking.
military that
And
are
they're
smarter
calling
than
they're
Elon
calling
Musk?
these fucking
When it
government
comes to that-
bureaucrats in and being like, "Hey, why are you doing this? Tell me why you're doing this." And like fucking auditing the government right now.
because
It's
he
fucking
wants
amazing.
he wants to be
No, because we're spending
president without
five
being
hundred
president.
$1,000 to like fucking put on a gay like fucking orgy in Ireland and
What are
like
you
whatever. Like
talking
use
about?
if
What
you
are
look
we
at the
talking-
usage,
What are we
look at the
talking
use.
about here?
Look
Do
at the
you own a
use.
Tesla? Do you use anything that Elon Musk has given to America?
Well, first of all, if I lived in rural West Virginia, I would have fucking Starlink. So yes, like Starlink
Oh,
was the
yeah.
best thing he did. By the way, I
But
think
the
Starlink's
answer
the
is
greatest.
no.
Bro,
Yeah,
even in like
no.
Huntington, West Virginia, like I live in the city
No,
of
but
Huntington,
also
like
Starlink-
right there.
Where you
with
can't
the
get
second-
fucking
Starlink-
you
Well,
can't get
but in the-
fiber,
all
right?
of your
Yeah, that's what I'm
money.
saying. Like
You have
I didn't
no
get
idea.
we didn't
So
get
much
DSL
data
till
on you would be
2004.
stupid.
We had dial-up
Yeah.
till 2004.
Yeah, you guys would have killed for
The
some
government,
fucking Starlink
the
back
government
in the day.
though, the Biden administration spent like how many billions or hundreds of millions of dollars to bring a high speed like internet to like 12 people in West Virginia. So that was good.
So Jake,
Oh,
let me
I'm
ask you though.
sorry.
So
Next
hold on,
time-
I'm
next
not
time
gonna
that
hold
an
on.
elected official actually reaches out and tries to help you with the problem where you live. Fuck
No,
'em.
they embezzled all the money
Fuck
and like
'em.
fucking didn't
Jake,
actually do
there's
anything.
different. To your point though, Jake, I'll side with you here.
Yeah.
There's different layers to this shit. Okay, I used to not really like. I can go either way on Musk. Okay, I'm not, and same thing with Trump. I'm not riding either of their jacks. But like Musk, when he started out at Tesla, if you're talking about Tesla, the stock, and Tesla, what he says versus what he delivers, he
Mhm.
could have been tried on securities fraud time and time again.
Yeah.
He manipulated that stock. He's overpromised, underdelivered. He doesn't have fucking robo-taxi. Full self-driving killed people. Like, Musk has done a lot of shitty things that were not on the up and up. Like, we're not defending that,
and
but I don't know how they
Bezos,
got him though,
not
and
that
how
great.
what that has to do with the other thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The thing the left
I
does that really
find it
annoys
really
is they act
odd
like
that
Elon's like
the
a
spot
retard.
that's
He's
normally reserved
Right.
for
genius.
governors of
Right.
governors of states. Like, you guys are Republicans, so you want more.
We're not
centralized
Republicans.
state
We're
government.
libertarians, if
Therefore-
anything.
Neither one of
Yeah.
us is a Republican.
Libertarian and cat bend, if anything. Yeah. But
All right,
go ahead.
so
I'm not a member of the
apparently
Republican Party. I'm
libertarian
registered
does not
libertarian.
mean what I used to know what it means, because most libertarians actually don't support Trump. And that's why,
The Libertarian Party is not necessarily libertarian.
A lot of so in this election actually was the
so,
most.
we're
the most.
splitting
Hold on.
hairs here.
Anyways,
And it's
we're not.
stupid.
A lot of the Libertarian Party this go around, you're right. Normally they hate both parties, and they do, and largely still. But they supported the shit out of Trump for two things. First of all, he went to the Libertarian National Convention and said he was going to free Ross Ulbricht, and he did. And two, he is the most anti-war president we've ever had. And most libertarians, at their core, before anything,
I will
want people
take
not
that.
to die,
I'll take
want
that.
to stop
Take
the
that.
killing. So they know Trump was anti-war. So actually, he did get a lot of support. And go ahead. Sorry.
No problem at all. But I don't know. I got completely derailed. Where the fuck was I?
But no, so the Musk thing, like, why do you think that they got, like, why do you think Musk?
Like the thing that just really bothered me was I watched the inauguration, right? And it was like very like nobody, like, the fact that it was on MLK Day, nobody gave a shit. Like,
Why would
Like,
I mean?
When do we give a
about-
shit about MLK Day anyway?
Martin
Right.
Luther King Jr. was a communist, like
dude,
a
you
bad
have
guy.
that day off because of Martin Luther King.
I didn't have that
You'll
day
never
off.
have a day off because of Donald Trump. Actually,
I would rather
you
have a
might get
fucking
a
day
I
off.
did.
because
I
of
worked
Malcolm
that
X.
day. I worked that day.
You get a
Jake.
fucking week of.
Most people work that day. The only people that have that day off are government employees and bank.
That's
people.
correct. And schools.
Which
schools
usually
and, schools and banks.
Yeah,
usually
government.
Schools and banks.
forces
Yep.
normal businesses to close because they can't insert their money into a goddamn bank when they cash out.
No,
Right?
normal businesses were all open. McDonald's was open. Like
That's not
Mom and
normal.
Pop's
That's not a
fucking
normal
hot dog
business.
stand was
That's
open.
a
Yeah.
franchise.
Farley-
It's a furniture
Far-
holiday.
I'll tell you right
Furniture
now,
holiday.
Farley's hot dogs was open.
It's probably
Jersey
why you have
Mike's
stomach
was
issues.
open. Oscar's Brewing
You know
Company
who
was
wasn't?
open. Like everything was
Chick-fil-A.
open.
You know who wasn't? Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I bet were they? Weren't they?
If
They
it
probably
wasn't
were.
a Sunday, if
That-
it
well, no,
was.
Chick-fil-A probably did close because they treat their employees well. They probably gave them that day off. They make a lot of money.
Right, true.
But Jake, what? By the way, Jake,
all I'm
Never
asking
mind.
here
Chad, by the
MLK
way,
Day.
I've said it before.
is you
No,
guys
just
are
try-
you guys are
Trump declassified the
registered
MLK files. We'll
libertarians.
see. We'll see
you
when
are
the MLK
registered
files are.
libertarians. In,
Well, I'm an anarchist
Indiana,
capitalist.
In Indiana, do you have closed
And cat, baby.
primaries like we have?
Jake, Chad, I've said it before. That's a classy ass globe, dude.
Do you,
Thanks, sir.
Chad? Do you have
Classic as
closed
fuck.
primaries in Illinois?
That's my James Bond globe. I got booze in there, actually. By the way.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
I have
it's
a real
container.
globe in the corner up there, but yeah, it pops
Yeah, it's
open,
good-
and I got
it's a
I got some
container.
good whiskey in there.
That's cool.
Yeah, appreciate
That's
that.
awesome. I like that a lot.
Awesome.
The old world
Also,
shit. But anyways, there's this over. There's an actual fucking globe right there.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Chad, look at blue. Just look at blue. It's
blue
Bluebird, Bluebird Pharmaceuticals, I want to say it's called.
Okay.
But they just go by blue on that.
I wrote that one down. You talked about that one.
Yeah, it's doing well.
What's the catalyst for them?
Sickle cell anemia.
And they're
Well,
close to getting something to market.
They're gonna be the first ones to market with a actual like pill form instead of an injection.
if that's real, that would be like $1 billion.
Sure.
Like,
Well, that's how. So Jake could speak to that more. Like, but that's how he's a biotech guy, and I don't fuck with those stocks at all. I do know about Sarepta. I got it from a hedge fund guy I really like a lot, who actually runs a medical ETF. But generally speaking, like all those biotech stocks, like they're up tenfold, they're down tenfold because it's like, oh, the FDA is gonna approve it. It goes fucking triples in a day.
right, yeah,
The FDA is not gonna approve it. It fucking tanks all in a day. Like it's like the
right.
Wild West. And like
It,
it's a dirty, Jake,
there's
as you know,
real-
it's dirty business with the headlines and shit too, like that. Like, oh, there's a bad report. Oh,
No,
there's a
you
good
got
report.
you have to figure out what's native advertising and what's non-native advertising is really what you got to figure out. And then
Okay.
if you could, like, because what you're like, those pharmaceutical companies are paying for native advertising, like, so that something that is on, you know, sickle cell anemia, like, and the toll it has on having to like prick yourself in order to get your medication and stuff like that.
Sure.
It's automatically associated with that pharmaceutical company, and if you click on an ad, we'll redirect you to that pharmaceutical company. So the thing is, honestly, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, it's like, don't believe anything you hear. You just look for what deals have happened, and you're gonna know who's going to be the pioneer of a certain pharmaceutical drug.
Follow the
Because
money. That makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like, you know, it
But you
happened
get a lot
with Sarepta. I mean,
Yeah.
well,
that's
Arrowhead gave him fucking, you know, the Arrowhead got $750 million, man. Didn't affect the stock price whatsoever.
You get a lot of the short selling smash and grabs too, though, for sure. Or just like I said, you get a sell side firm fucking with the price all time, leaking shit. Like it's kind of a dirty business on that shit sometimes. So I hear you.
Options trading is dirty. You know,
Yeah.
Like, it could be the best, or like, let's say that you try and short something, right, by $1, and you have let's say you have 5,000 shares in that, right? So that right there is $1,000. $1,000 as long as it closes at that number. But if it doesn't close at that number, you have to buy stocks from them for the remaining for what you shorted them. So it could either be, and when you're dealing with pharmaceuticals, it's not that fucked up, but it's when you get into like the smaller nitty gritty shit, like energy and waste management, like it's a little crazy, where for a day trader, you know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna short this shit 50 cents, you know, thinking that it's super cold out, maybe there's weather wherever that waste management company is. They're gonna be behind.
Nat gas is the fucking widowmaker trade, famously, for all that reason, right?
It's the kiss of death. Either you make yourself
I could
on
short
one
stocks.
trade. If you can make yourself on one trade, or you can end yourself. You know. But there's also like you don't have to short stocks. You could also push them. Like so, let's say that you want to buy Sony, and Sony's trading at I don't know what they trade at now. Probably like let's just say hypothetically 200, right? And you're like, oh, Sony is coming out with a brand new fucking like game in 2 months that just got announced. So why would I not put a push option on it, expecting that to go up? And when you put that option in and it actually does go above that, as much as it goes above that option, you get paid out in stock. So it's
I'd like to just point out real quick. I couldn't give a fuck about anything you're talking about. It's boring as shit. It's a picture of a Major the other day. He sits in a chair with a human.
He's a good boy.
There you go, Major. I'm sorry, Jake. I just don't care. Like
I hear you, Jake. Yeah.
Dude,
like
I hear you. We're gonna need to get in all that.
These are all things like I think we should talk about it on More on Money.
I'm not gonna be a part of that show.
I know you aren't. But here's the thing, though, Jake. If Chad and I went live and we called this More on Money, you'd come on. So you would be a part of it.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I said that's mine.
It's not yours. It actually belongs to Blind Mike.
Moron. M-O-R.
It belongs to Blind Mike did that years ago.
I don't care. But
okay,
more
so
on
it doesn't belong to you.
It's way better
Blind
than
Mike
more on money. And you can have it as long as you do more on money.
You know what's anyway, yeah. We can get on to some other shit. You're right. We don't need it. But
let's talk about shit saying Kane.
Oh yeah, okay, let's just go to that.
I don't know if you guys saw.
Like he's off his rocker, dude.
He's definitely on his Jake path right now.
He and Kirk have a rapport, dude.
What the fuck does that mean?
Isn't that what he said, Luke? Or what did you were on it? Like, what did he say?
No, like they both go on like crazy rants. They're both aggressive and mean.
And you're not?
I'm mean, but I'm not aggressive.
You're passive aggressive.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't mean like I like Jake. I like you. I think Kane's a piece of shit, but I actually like you. I think you're a good guy deep down.
Hey, thanks, brother.
And you have a kicking fucking haircut right now.
Does Brandon from Connecticut do you watch
Dude, you have like a really good butt chin too. Like I never noticed that before. You got the butt chin fucking handled.
Like
yeah,
dude,
look
Brady
at that shit.
Chin?
Look at that thing.
No. That indent right there.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's the aftermath of that. Remember I told you
the triple acne thing you had
going? Yeah. So I shaved this morning and it was just
well, it looks like you've got a cool butt chin now. I'm not teasing you. I thought that I was I guess Jake's got a cleft chin or whatever. Now I've never noticed before.
It looks like a butt chin. It looks like a butt chin because of the color.
Hey, dude, people pay a lot of money to have that done. you just gotta sit and you took care of it. That was way cheaper.
In a meeting, man.
Now he's gonna be in the pictures.
And I went to great clips.
This guy's gonna be in the pictures, Tommy.
I'm gonna be on the fucking big silver screen.
Hey Chad.
Oh,
yeah, I got $17 fucking dollars. It ain't good, bro.
It's not good.
It's not good, Tommy.
Have you guys seen any movies?
Never.
No,
No,
not
like
a movie.
recently. You seen anything good?
Well, I mean, like I
it's
saw.
Oscar season. It's
Well, no, good. Anything good and anything made recently, no. But
I
I've
broke
seen
my
a lot
rule.
of
I'll
movies.
give you one.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
No,
you go.
because I broke my rule and I did. I watched one. I watched Gladiator 2 actually recently, and I love the fucking original, and I hate sequels, so I was really suspect. But I did. I watched. So I typically don't watch the sequels.
Can I
'Cause it fucking ruins
before
the
you give
original.
me the
Go ahead.
full
No,
before you
I'm
give
not
me the
gonna.
full-
We don't even have to get
No,
into
no,
it.
I want to hear what you thought about it. Just so
Okay.
you know, there was a homosexual kiss scene with Denzel. That
Well,
was
you
in-
watched the movie, didn't you, Chad?
I did.
No.
Did
Oh,
they
it's
cut it
deleted.
out?
It was
cut it out?
taken
Yeah.
out by the studio. The studio was like, no, America is not ready for Denzel to kiss another man.
I was gonna say, why would Denzel fucking agree to that? He's like one of the most like beloved actors ever. Like, why would he want to kiss a dude?
I don't know, because like it takes place in a different time period where that shit happened. I don't know.
See, but
Maybe.
I want the training training day.
So basically, if he's not in training day, like, or
Yeah, I bone Ava Mendez like
Color
fucking
1, 2,
training
3,
day,
or, like,
Denzel.
if
Yeah.
so if he's not that, then and he wait. All right, so here's my argument then. Do you like Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, I like Jake Gyllenhaal,
like
but the
Heath
Brokeback
Ledger?
thing. But he's not fucking Denzel.
You like Heath Ledger?
They're not Denzel, dude. Denzel's like
Dude, Heath Ledger could have been Denzel.
No, Heath Ledger was lucky. He
Do
died.
we have a
Yeah.
black person we can bring on
Heath
here
Ledger is
to
lucky that
address
he
this blasphemy here?
All right, so for when it comes to Denzel,
We don't really know
all
any
right,
black
Denzel's
people.
dope.
I
Like,
do.
my
I
man,
gotta get.
my man.
If my buddy
my
fucking Larry
man,
was on
I
here,
get
he
it.
would not have this shit.
He also
Yeah, bring
paid
Larry.
he also paid for the Black Panther. What?
It's Major when he was a puppy
He
sitting
paid
in
for
a chair.
Chadwick
Beautiful,
Boseman's entire fucking shit, and that's a sad thing that he died. Yeah,
It's cane blowing manners.
Nice.
dude, you just like don't seem interested in hosting a show.
We just
This is
weren't
me
like
with my family.
you lost us with the Denzel homosexuality. Is
Well,
that
dude,
one
he was
legit or is
gonna
that one
kiss the guy,
photoshopped?
But what did you think about the film? Was it any good?
It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't. It didn't completely suck, I guess, which I was worried it might. It was. They put an interesting twist on it. It's still not nearly as good as the original.
Is it like his son, or is it?
It was
like,
Should it be
watchable.
called-
Yes. It ended up being that his fucking son after he's banished from the.
I was
Empire.
gonna
Go ahead.
ask, should it be called Gladiator 2 or should it just be called something else? And they're
Yeah.
riding off the Gladiator name.
No,
know what
they
I mean?
really did try to
Elysian
make it.
Fields.
It was actually eerily
A lot of
similar to the
callbacks.
first on a yeah. So I guess they would have had to keep it Gladiator too. Couldn't have fucking swung it as something else.
I'm sure they spent hundreds of millions of dollars to make that. They could have,
Yeah.
Dude, that's
They could have made like 15 movies for that, and like
100%.
maybe like
Were you a
two-
fan of the
maybe
first
one
one
of
though,
them.
Luke. Dude, the first.
Oh,
first
the
one,
first
right?
one was amazing. Yeah, it's a good. movie.
Exactly. So I was like, are
Marcus
they gonna fucking
Aurelius,
ruin this movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe was like a great actor.
I'm a big Russell Crowe guy, and
And then he
Master
just, like,
Commander is one of my favorite movies.
I was about to say.
Good
And
one.
dude, John C. Riley is in that movie. Oh no, Perfect Storm.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Pip.
John C. Riley
Perfect
is in
Storm.
Perfect Storm. My apologies, I said.
Yeah, which is not
Oh,
an
no, we
amazing
got you.
movie.
It's also a ship in fucking tragic waters. Okay, how about that?
Like a bridge over troubled waters.
Yeah.
Art
Yeah.
Garfunkel. Crazy.
Exactly.
Faggot.
You know,
Faggots.
imagine if all the people, you know, holding hand in hand, you know.
I have a hot take
Did
right
you
now.
just go full John Lennon on us? Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a hot take because he just did that. The Beatles suck.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm serious. No, like it's all garbage. The Beatles were good until they started doing the psychedelic shit. Like their early albums that people don't really like that much. I like their pop albums like at the beginning, but it's trash otherwise. John Lennon was a fucking retard. And also I'll go a little bit further with my like crazy like classic rock.
Yeah, but Harry
Fleetwood
Nielsen,
Mac,
Harry
Fleetwood
Nielsen
Mac,
wrote all of
Fleetwood
the
Mac,
best songs
trash.
ever. What?
Trash. Fleetwood Mac, trash.
Oh, I thought you said the Clash sucked. And
No,
I
the
was
Clash
like,
is great.
oh. I was like, you talking shit on Joe
Hey,
Strummer? There's
ring
gonna be
ring
problems.
7 a.m. Fleetwood Mac sucks.
I agree with that.
But yeah, the Beatles suck. Fleetwood Mac
No,
sucks.
I don't agree with that.
That's fairly spicy. Those are good spicy takes.
That's what I got. That's
I think
what I
that
have to
the
bring.
Kinks are. I think that the Kinks are better than
The Kinks
Beatles.
kind of suck.
Oh,
I'm
Walking
just
on a
saying.
string line? Is it thin line? String
that
line?
was a
They kinda
gut
suck.
shot, bro.
They're okay, but they kind
They
of suck.
invented rock and roll, man.
What else? Bruce
No, they
Springsteen.
did
Bruce Springsteen.
What about
Taylor
David
Swift
Bowie?
for
What
like
about David Bowie?
Dave Bowie
good.
continues to age better and better. Yeah, even
Yeah, he's
like
dead.
he's so ahead of his
He's
time.
super dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
I know,
was
and-
gonna
and
say. He's
did
talking
you
about the
see his
music
fucking-
though.
Just his music and his interviews and everything. The guy was like, everyone's like, wow, he's fucking out there.
He's talking about
And he
his
turned out to
legacy,
be
Jake.
right.
He was
Did
ahead
you
of
see-
his time, man.
You see what he
Yeah,
said about the
yeah.
internet? I mean, like day one internet. He fucking nailed
Have
the
you ever
internet
seen
like better than
Labyrinth,
most people.
dude?
Yeah, Labyrinth is
Yeah,
the
that
shit.
kind of stinks actually.
Fuck off, dude.
What Labyrinth?
Yeah.
You probably think Ziggy
No,
Stardust.
that movie is great. Labyrinth is classic. I love that movie.
Ziggy's in space.
Ziggy Stardust.
Watch
I'm
out
a
for
Bowie guy.
those spiders from Mars, Ziggy.
Changes. I was Fame. I basically was into all
Dude,
non-homosexual
Bowie
Bowie.
was
On my way home from work today, I listened to a Bowie song. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. Right.
So, like, I like Bowie. I'm not saying
Bowie's
No, he
good.
definitely had a lot of
Right.
different shit though.
What
He had some
about-
stuff that was just
What
fucking
about
out
Oasis?
there.
What about Oasis?
What about him?
Oasis sucks. They suck.
Were we taking bets on how long their new tour was gonna last? How many shows it was before like they fucking got to do like a brawl and canceled their tour?
And after all,
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
Wonderwall
you're
is-
my Wonderwall.
That would be the most based thing of the tour is if they
Hey,
just
my
didn't fucking play
name's
that song.
Oasis. My name's Oasis, and I hate my brother.
It's Liam.
Yeah.
It's
Gay.
Liam and Noel
Gay.
Gallagher.
Liam and
Gay,
Noel.
Gay, 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 gay.
Yo,
I
what
will
do you-
say
all right. So let
Chumbawamba
me
is
try and
better
get
than
into your
Oasis.
fucking shit. All right. You like Trampled by Turtles. You like
No, I don't.
probably Old Crow Medicine Show. You probably
don't.
like.
Nothing wrong with Old Crow.
It was a fine band, but like
they were
Jake's
meth
like
heads,
just
so yeah,
naming
it
bands
was.
and being like, you like
They had
these.
one good song.
And nothing and nothing to do with Wagon Wheel actually. I fucking like the bluegrass
David
songs.
Cody's. No,
Most
that
of their
was the
songs
other
were
one.
bluegrass
James
songs about
River Blues. They have a
Um,
lot of good songs.
Dude,
what
Old Crow
about-
did a bunch of fucking blow and
Old
wrote a
Crow
bunch of tunes
actually
about
has, like-
cocaine. Yeah.
They
Old
didn't
Crow
miss-
has like 3 or 4 really good albums.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to Band
No,
of
Jake, to be
Horses?
honest with you, like
Band
to
of
be real with
Horses?
you, what I listen to is like Chicago, the band. Like I listen to like
Oh, I was about to
fucking,
say like Wilco and like Sufjan Stevens and like
I've listened to them all before, but like right now, like for the last year or two, I've been like really into like
Chicago.
just basically like Chicago and like Christopher Cross.
Alien?
Chris Christopherson.
Yes, a lot of
You're on a yacht rock kick right now. Yeah.
yes, a lot of that.
It's some Eddie Money.
No,
Some,
I like Two Fingers in Paradise.
Rest in
I've
peace.
got
Me
two
too.
fingers in paradise.
One in the stink, but it feels nice. Given the
go.
shocker.
But
Listen
I
to
can
the
pull.
cut.
Let me look on my Amazon Music. I'll tell you what I like. My most frequent things.
Oh, I heard there
listen
was a
to.
guy that listens to Amazon Music. I didn't know that's you.
Here we go. Here's my top songs of 24.
Hey, I have it for Alexa.
Thunder Road, number 1.
There
Number
you go.
2, Lost.
Bruce guy?
It's all.
Dude,
It's
Thunder
all Bruce.
Road. Thunder Road's absolutely like
5 Years by
top tier
Bowie.
Bruce.
Saturday in the Park by Chicago. Who
That's
Can
a
It Be
great
Now
song. That's a great.
by Men at
Men at
Work.
Work.
Yep. Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
Oh no, by Ween?
By
no,
It's
Wheatus.
good.
No, Ween's awesome. My bad.
What You
awesome.
Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell. Homie Don't Shake by Fuckers. London Calling. Clash. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass.
That's a great
Fatty
one.
Boom Boom. Rudy
Blondie
Can't
is
Fail.
awesome.
Many Men by 50 Cent.
Nice.
A-Punk and Oxford Comma by Vampire Weekend.
That's a great song.
Found a Job and Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads. I've Been Tired by the Pixies. Kodachrome by Paul Simon. Hand in
Good
Glove
ones.
by the Smiths.
Oh,
Hive by Earl Sweatshirt. Rich Girl by Hall & Oates. Down Under by Men at Work. So like, yeah. Rasputin, and then to close it out, Rasputin by Boney M.
I'm surprised you didn't have This Must Be the Place by Talking Heads. So that
I have a lot more Talking Heads stuff on there.
This
but
Must Be
I'm
the
just-
Place, right? You know
yeah,
that
that's one of my favorite ones. That was my
That's a
original
fucking great
favorite.
one.
Do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do. Like I can play that.
It's
Like,
like
Anything-
that's like a going to
anything
work on
David
Monday
Byrne-
tune,
anything
like
David
trying to be
Byrne
happy.
yeah. I have
I'm like that with REM. Like
I was
this thing
super
might
into
go
Talking
hyper.
Heads like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Like it's all like that was my number one artist for like 21.
God, it's
You
some
don't see 'em?
happy-go-lucky tunes. Yeah,
Oh, dude, it's vibing. Like
yeah. It's a
good
fucking
stuff.
vibe.
I mean, the Pixies, they're awesome.
I also have
yeah.
Werewolves of London by Zevon and the Wreck of the Edmund
Zevon has
Fitzgerald
yet to be
by
inducted into
Gordon Lightfoot.
Rock and Roll.
Gordon
Hall.
Lightfoot's great. Yeah, Sundown.
I'm a
Get the
big.
Benjamin too hard there.
I like listening to.
Yeah. I am healthy though.
Was it?
I drank a liter of
Cohen?
water today.
Leonard Cohen, who wrote Hallelujah.
Yeah, I did a Leonard Cohen song, like
Hallelujah.
shitting all over John, and
Hallelujah.
when the original Farm League System Network split happened,
Oh yeah,
and but
Leonard Cohen was dope as shit, dude.
Wait, can we talk? I was laughing that your body rejected this liter of water that you tried to give it today. Like, is that true?
no, it didn't reject it.
No,
Like I
why
actually
was it a
drank it.
liter?
Okay.
I don't know. That's what it said on it. Like this right here says 700 milliliters. This is alkaline water, though. I drank 2 of these yesterday, and I drank a liter of regular
feel
water
better?
today.
Water
No.
is amazing,
Water sucks.
dude.
Water is like the
Honestly,
gayest drink
like,
possible.
You and my mom are the only person who has ever said that to me. I'm like, I don't understand. No, I need some like
No, like
flavoring in it.
Jake. If
She,
I didn't
like,
drink
puts this,
soda,
like, pork
and
shit
Jake,
in it.
Jake, I'm about 6 feet tall and I weigh about 210 pounds right now. If I didn't drink soda, I'm probably gonna be about like 170
You'd be, like,
pounds. by,
185.
like, yeah, like that's
Be
all
jacked.
it is, dude. That's all it is soda. I can't get jacked because I'm fucking like my fucking
Why don't you
knee
drink Diet Coke?
because it sucks. To be honest,
I
with
knew
you.
a guy like that, Luke.
I
Though
was
he reminds me.
addicted to Diet
swear-
Coke.
so
But
I
the
had a
reason
boss-
why I weigh 210 is because I'll drink like fucking, like honestly, like on a
You drink
regular
Code
like
Red all night.
Thursday, yeah, I'll drink like 8 sodas and then I'll drink like
Dude,
6. I'll drink like 12 beers. Like you know
I
what
would
I mean?
not
Like,
believe you, except for the fact that I knew a guy just fucking like you, and he was my boss on night shifts in the flight line when I was an
Yeah.
airman. And that dude, I couldn't believe he was still alive. He turned gray, fucking really young. But all he ever drank was Dr. Pepper, Monster, and fucking Bud Light. And I mean like a case
Yeah.
of Bud Light a night.
yeah.
And I was like, How are you not dead?
That's all
how
the
would you
water
fucking
I
dead?
need.
If you like,
And add the fact
never
in that I
yeah,
add the fact that I constantly have a fucking snooze in, and then
right, exactly. And he smoked a
and then
pack
the
a day, right?
cigarettes. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like, how
bad,
did you
dude.
not die
It's
of
bad.
like
Hey, it's not
dehydration
good.
and
It's
kidney
not good,
stones?
Tommy. It's not good.
Yeah, Tommy, the central banks are fucking us.
So when you pee, is it like
But
glow
yeah,
in the
exactly.
dark?
It's wild. It's actually mostly pretty clear.
No way.
I'm
Yeah,
not
this
kidding
needs to be
you.
studied, dude. That is fucking impressive.
Do you have the greatest fucking like?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, I do this like when I'm on the live, but like, no, that's not true. I'll like fucking go. I'm a binge drinker, but I'm not like a regular binge drinker.
It wasn't what I was asking. If you have one of these nights, right, where you drink
One of these
like 5 or 6
nights.
beers,
One
and
of
then you
these
drink 5 or 6
Eagles.
sodas, what does your pee look like? Is it
5 or
frothy
6.
and does
It'll get a little dark
come
if I
out
like
like
wake up.
dough?
It'll get it dark, but like it's not gonna. It don't get like too crazy. But like for the most part, like I'm gonna go piss here in a second. I gotta piss. It's gonna be like clear.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
that's because you broke the seal.
And you've never had kidney stones for real?
You've
I've
never
never
kidney-
had one. I mean, like
That's
knock
incredible.
on wood.
Yeah.
But that's why like we're working
I've
in the
never got
water.
them. Have you?
And
Chad?
I have,
No.
but I have.
But
I
I
have
would if I
problems.
lived like Luke. I would have kidney stones. I guarantee it.
I have
guarantee
problems
I-
though, like with this with the pooping. So like we're trying the
It's
water.
like fiber pills, bro. The fiber pills.
Some
No,
Metamucil,
I'm
bro.
normally so constipation's like a new problem for me. I've had it recently, but for the most part, usually I just shit my brains
Are
out
you
every
on
time I go to the
opioids?
bathroom. No, I've never been an opiate.
Right,
Like
but
I
dude,
don't.
it's cheap as fuck.
No,
You can get like Metamucil or any kind of
Yeah,
generic
Metamucil.
psyllium husk,
so I just use,
and
yeah.
take it when you wake up in the morning, and take it at night. You can do it in tablet form too, and you'll shit like
Eat some
as
cereal
if
in the
you
morning,
ate
goddammit.
salad every day. Like you shit, no problem.
Well, I don't normally have a problem. To be honest with you, Chad. Don't worry, guys.
Okay,
I got
that's
the
good.
pooping thing
No,
under.
we're worried
control.
about your BMs, bro. We're worried about your BMs.
But the only problem is I'm probably gonna like. I mean, to be honest with you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if like we're doing like a cancer show for me like in the next 5 years.
No, wait.
Like
oh,
that'll
Lord,
probably
the-
be like the real
We
thing.
hope not. Yeah, but not a big
Okay.
water guy, not a big vegetable guy. Like
No, I
Everybody's
like
like,
vegetables. I don't eat
survive
fruit
off
though.
Freaking nuggets and salt.
No,
Like,
No fruit, but it's not uncommon for me to go a day without eating a vegetable that isn't also on like a meat like a sub or like
that's not
if
really.
it's like shredded lettuce and tomatoes.
have you seen the? I gotta look this up. By the way, this is a Luke stat.
Do you see that?
Since we're on this, I got the
Bread
computer.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Keep going.
Yeah.
Did you see Subway's bread isn't considered bread by the FDA anymore? No? Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, dude. I'm looking this up now. I gotta figure out. Newsweek.
Wow, what a show without me, you fucking dickheads.
Well, dude, I was
Terrible.
looking it up. I saw a number like on over under like how many hot dogs you think you would eat in a year, and like
Oh,
what you're
God.
supposed to. Right.
Oh no.
Since we're talking about it, like
Let's talk about a week.
how many hot dogs in a week? Oh man.
It in a
On
in a
an
different
average
time in
week,
my
I
life,
eat at least
way
I
higher.
eat 6 hot dogs a week.
6 hot dogs
But, like,
a week on a week.
But during the summer, when I could grill, like that number
Oh, it's the
increases
best.
exponentially. Like right now, the number is based on like it being cold outside and only the hot dogs I get from Farley's.
How many hot
So-
dogs did you eat in a year? Newsweek estimated the average American eats 70.
If
You're
you
way over that.
took 6 times 52, that would be a conservative estimate of how many hot dogs I eat a
So
year.
so a minimum 300 hot dogs we're talking.
Yes, absolutely, not even close. And like that's like I'm serious. It's probably more like 400 or 500
I love that for
because
you. I'm
it's
just
not
saying,
like in like July.
amazing.
Like we'll track it a random week in July. I guarantee it. I'll eat like 2 hot dogs at work, like from Farley's, and then I'll go home and I'll grill a couple hot dogs. Like I'll
Dude,
probably
we-
eat 5 or 6
Yeah.
hot dogs a day. Like
we gotta
I'm
go
like,
to an MLB game. We could absolutely do the 9-inning challenge, like 9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'll
no,
puke.
like,
But
that's
yeah,
child's
we
play.
can do it. The
Anyways.
problem is like I can't do like the 9 beers because I'll like drink 14 beers by the 4th inning, and then like
You can't. Well, actually, you might have to do it like
You
a
have to-
minor league game.
I
Oh,
can
yeah,
do
'cause
it
you
if
go
somebody,
broke,
like-
too.
yeah, that's the thing. Somebody has to, like if somebody controls my beer and hot dog intake, I'll do it. But if I'm personally in charge, I'll just eat like 4 or 5 hot dogs and then like drink like 12 beers and go to sleep by like no, I'm not kidding. I won't go to sleep. But yeah. But yeah, a lot of hot dogs, a lot of French fries. Cause dude, it's like $8.99 for 2 hot dogs, with chili mustard and onion, and then
I love
order of
fucking hot
fries
dogs. Too, but-
and an order of fries. And like West Virginia is like hot dog country, dude. Like we don't
Well-
have like when I lived in Columbus, Ohio, which has 1 million people in it. I didn't have anywhere near the options for hot dogs that I have right now in Huntington, West Virginia.
Well, it's a good thing CNN is fake news because I'm looking at this article, August 27, 2021, CNN. Fake news, of course. CNN, you may want to. Eating a hot dog could take 36 minutes off your life, study says. It says health researchers at the University of Michigan have found that eating a single hot dog could take up to 36 minutes off your life. And they're like, this is all the bullshit, like, you're not supposed to eat more than like 30 of them in a year or whatnot.
Yeah.
So the average American eats 70 or something. But yeah. Good on you, though. Like I said, you're just a tank. You're a tank. Like, no cancer here. You're just red-blooded.
Well, I
American.
mean, like, if that's all true, though, like, if you take, like, however many minutes for a cigarette and however many minutes for a hot dog, like, I
I
died,
think it's like 2 minutes. Yeah.
I died, like, 8 years ago. So,
Like, I'm negative. Yeah.
Jake says shares of, never mind. I won't.
Did he jump out? I didn't see him drop off.
No, it's in the private chat. Check the private chat. He's got, like, a stock tip for you. Probably insider
I can't even
trading.
fucking see it, dude. Yeah, that sounded a little insider trading-y when he was talking with the other guy.
He's still on here, by the way.
Hey, bro.
What'd you put in the chat, dude? I can't even see it.
It's the private chat, Chad. I don't know. Are you on a
My
computer?
bad.
Are you not on a computer?
No, I gotta get a webcam for the big screen that you see, that fucking massive. So I have to do it from my phone. I don't have a webcam. I should probably get the mic, the whole fucking thing. I'm lazy.
No, you shouldn't get a mic. I mean, I sound fairly good right now, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like $20 fucking Walmart headphones.
I've always used just my fucking Bose, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jake.
What's,
So now,
what else going on, Jake? Besides stock stuff, I'm bored by it. But what else you got? What did you just pull out of your teeth? That looked pretty good.
Do you guys ever use those like instead of flossing, like the dental
Little-
pick? You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, the little floss picks. That's what I use.
I feel like they contribute to like overgrowth of your gums. Or like
Interesting.
Isn't that like a good problem to have? Like you'd have more gum tissue than less?
Well, no, you don't want to be
probably
Sean
a
Elway.
good problem to have, but it's just like annoying as well. Like,
That's a good pull.
what are you gonna do? You know, I mean, besides dental picks, the only thing I really wanted to get into was like, what video games are you guys playing? And can I play video games with you?
But Chad's like working. I don't know. I don't feel like Chad plays video games, to be honest.
I don't, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't. I used to. I'm not elitist
Oh,
prick
yeah,
above
yeah.
it. I used to. Shit, when I was in Korea, that's all we would do is get drunk and play video. Like, if we weren't out at the bars, we were playing video games. Like, so I actually played like
Wait,
both
like,
the first
so
two.
did
Like,
the government provide you with government consoles?
no, why would they fucking
No,
do
they
that?
buy their own Xbox from
What,
like
did
the
people have them, like, did people have
like
them,
they
No,
like,
at
Jake.
boot camp they issue you a PlayStation 4. Yeah, no.
they're
Yeah,
not
no, Jake.
should. They
Jake,
should.
real talk. Like they like can buy baseball cards at their outposts or whatever it's called. Like
Yeah,
they buy
yeah.
all
The
of
exchange has whatever you want. You could buy TVs,
Yeah.
video games, everything on fucking base. Yeah, absolutely. So they'll sell it to you, but
You
no,
could
they don't provide
also
you any
like
of that.
KFC and Burger King and McDonald's are on base as well.
So, like, if I bought a PS5 and I was like, I want this to go to this specific base in Fallujah, you know, is somebody gonna get it?
There's an American. It's APO, so you could send it. Yeah, just like American Address, like
Alright.
APO AE, like, and it's basically
like-
like a PO box. Like they
when
handle it
you were-
stateside
when you
and
were
batch it.
gaming
Yeah, you got to
in
use
Korea,
USPS.
when
You
you were
can't
gaming
use
it up in
FedEx.
Korea, was it
Correct.
like that? Like your fucking like brother in arms had to smuggle that shit into the country?
No, we all fucking had it. Like I said, we went to the base and bought it, or you brought it with you. But anyway, so let me finish. I'll give you my video game shit, and then I want to hear Luke's. But so I used to, so I was saying when I was in Korea, I actually played and beat like 99% of Assassin's Creed 2. Like I was big into that. I played all the God of Wars. I fucking always was a Madden guy. I used to be hard into like NCAA
Is God of
dynasties.
War good?
Yeah, I love those. It's more of a button masher, but like it's fun.
Oh, it's
And a lot of those I played, and then I fucking loved doing like dynasties on NCAA or Madden, and I was a huge Tiger Woods guy. If I played now, I would go back to Tiger Woods. Like back when the Masters Edition came out, like 2012 or something, I played the shit out of that. So mostly sports video games. Played a little bit of 2K, but that wasn't really my game. I'm better at Madden. And there you go. But it's been a long time. I don't play video games at all now.
Assassin's Creed is what really, you know.
I played the original Assassin's Creed all the way.
The second one was the best one. Where they're actually going around fucking Italy.
The third is the best one.
Yeah.
The third was the pirate ship one, right?
Third one is.
No, I don't think so. I think that was called like.
Third one is
Pirates or
when because I think in the second one you're Enzo, right?
And this, one of them, his Brotherhood was in there too, like all that, like. But
yeah,
I played the original one like all the way through. That one was pretty cool, and then like the other ones were like just all very derivative of the first one.
Yeah, like it was like
100%.
You meet Ben Franklin or something in this one, and it's like
the second one was like Da Vinci and shit. Yeah, go ahead, Luke. What have you been up?
Lately, I've been playing Doom Depths, which is that iOS game, the roguelike, and then I've been playing the best college football simulator like going. It's on Steam. It's called like Football Dynasty. Like I don't even know what the fuck it's called, but like it's like super in depth, like recruiting. It's a text based. It's almost like Football Manager.
Is it real time? Is it like patched?
That sounds
No. It's called hang on. It's called like I can't remember what it's called.
You remember the
Football Coach College Dynasty?
You remember there was the game that Mike Tomlin.
I'll pull it up.
I think there was only one. It was like
nope. It's all it's like Football Manager though. It's all like text. It's basically like playing a spreadsheet.
Oh wow.
I don't
But
know
do
if
you
it ever
remember that
came up.
there was that game?
This guy right here. This is the one to play. It's like this. the whole
Yo,
thing.
by the way, what's your sauna like, brother?
That's fucking badass. I still haven't. I'm
I
still.
come over and use your sauna.
PRC stole
soon
the
as I get it.
sauna bit, by the way.
Did he for what?
I don't know. He just tweeted like he was getting a sauna.
Nice. You got to, man.
Yeah, but he doesn't have one in his garage.
Yeah. Anytime, man. Anytime. It's awesome. The infrareds are.
It gets hot enough.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
that was
different.
your-
I'm
that
still
was your-
getting used to it. I want to get one from the Costco one, the bigger 2-person one. We'll see. They make them as small as like they make these tiny ass box ones like that could fit literally in the
for
corner of your
one
fucking
person.
office. Yeah,
for
like literally they're like you sit in it like it's like a hot box. Like you can get fucking as crazy as you want.
Yo,
I
if
was
you wanna
watching
sweat at the most efficient rate, this is your
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. The bigger you get, the longer the fucker's gotta heat up and everything.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense. But it's also gotta be nice to know that you don't have like burning coals in your garage
I watched
while you're sleeping.
The Sopranos recently, and
Dude, I just started rewatching it. Fuck
Paulie
yeah.
Paulie brings Big Pussy to the Schwitz to get a Schwitz. But there, he's talking about like the Russians, they get a Schwitz every day and like they live whatever. It's funny. Yeah, no,
I'm
Big
on season
Pussy
1
will,
right
like-
now, dude. Yeah.
You're rewatching, right?
Like, well, I don't remember ever finishing it. I really don't remember.
Oh,
So
okay. I've watched them all like a million times. Like
I'm literally on like episode 10 of the first season. I'm almost finishing
Yeah.
the first season.
my
like,
girl and I watched the first season basically this weekend. Like I made her
Junior just
Call him
freaking pied his girlfriend when she told him that he eats,
Yeah,
he
that's
eats box.
sad. That's a sad
So
one.
yeah,
South of the border.
that's not what I heard.
It's, good one. Yeah, we're gonna start season 2. I'm sure, like probably next weekend or something. We'll watch season 2. But I've watched them all a million times. Like it's probably been like 10 or 15 times I've seen the whole series.
I don't remember having watched the whole thing, man.
Yeah.
I've seen. I feel like I've seen
one
it.
of the still all time series. I'm thinking about rewatching Deadwood. One of my
I have both
favorites.
of those. Yeah, I haven't rewatched that in a while.
Deadwood, I wish hadn't gotten canceled like originally.
Well,
Like
they
could have
put out
kept
the
going.
movie. They put out that movie. And
The movie's fine. It's okay, but it's like 20 years later. It is what it is. But
I'm searching after a legendary fox right now, bro. I gotta focus.
we're actually getting very close to calling it for the night, Jake.
I think
to be honest
so.
with you. Yeah, it's a 2-hour show. We're at it's 10:57. I gotta go to bed. To be honest with you, so I'm gonna play some videos and then I'm gonna go to bed. So appreciate you boys joining me.
All right, man.
See you on Meeting of the Minds, probably Jake. Chad
Whatever that
sometime.
is.
I'll try to make it sometime. We'll see.
All right, boys.
Should.
Later.
Have fun. Good night.
Here we are, we're the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting for survival. We've got to be the rulers of your world. I'm going back to the place that I used to call home. I'm going back to the place where the antelope never roamed. Wild West Virginia, home of the naive. This boy'd be mighty pleased to see them rolling hills. Rolling hills. No, I don't like John Denver, but I always will remember those rolling hills. I got a backwoods woman, underprivileged mama, farmer in the dale. Crooked politicians, crater bomb roads. But oh, I love it so, those rolling hills.
This morning, 'cause you didn't go to bed. You were watching the whites of your eyes turn red. The